I wanted to make a video about being yourself. You see, me, I'm 34 years old, and I've struggled with this my whole entire life. And I know a lot of people struggle with this. And at this age is when I'm having a breakthrough, and this is the breakthrough. Be yourself, and you've heard it your whole life. Be yourself. You've heard it from grown-ups, people that are older than you. But I finally understand the concept, and let me tell you the background to why. Earlier today, I was having a discussion with a client of mine. I'm like a handyman, you know. I do pretty much everything. So in this world, there's hustlers, and then there's givers. Uh, there's like transparent, genuine people, pure people. You know, people that just go out of their way to bless other people. And then there's the people that the con artists, the people that do a half-ass job. They tell you there's all kinds of different people out there, right? And according to how we raise, according to how we grow up and who we're affiliated with, usually that's what's gonna rub off on us, whether we are like them or not. And that's where people turn into a clone of somebody else. Usually people follow other people when they look like they know what they're saying and doing. They have the qualities of confidence, self-esteem, and they move with somewhat authority. And so other people that feel like they have less information, revelation, they don't know as much. They're like, man, I'm following you. You just seem to have the answers. I don't. Now, let me just tell you, it took me a long time to figure this out. A lot of people just fake it. A lot of people fake to know the answers to life, fake to know, and they come off as all those things, but really, they're winging it. But that's another video. The video for today, I just wanted to make about be yourself. But basically, you know, like I said, I was talking to my client, and I was acting more like my brother with the speaking to him. My brother's a hustler. My brother's a maneuver, a person that maneuvers you, tells you basically the right things in your ear to make you feel like, how do I put it? He almost like shames you into making a deal. He's like tells you why you should make a deal with him and all this. Like, there's a bunch of tactics and manipulation and psychology behind it. But you know, we've all met one of those people that pitches the pitch to get people to sign that dotted line, so to speak, to make a deal. And I was doing this with this client today. And so the job, I asked him initially. I said to him, and let me just say this real quick. Me and this guy had a good relationship because I was being myself with him. And who am I at the core? I'm a person that I have your back. I mean you well. Um, there's nothing in me that wants to do you any kind of harm. The opposite. I want to help you. You're thirsty. I want to get you something to drink. You're hungry. I want to buy you some food. You're out of money. I want to give you some money. I want to just help you. And there's nothing in it for me. It's just in me, in my heart, to do those types of things for mankind. But what happens when, in life, when you're affiliated with other people that are the opposite, like they're stingy, they're greedy, they're hustlers, they're con artists, they're this or that. You know, you learn the game, and then you become a product of what you think you should be to survive in this world. And so it's almost like an illustration of this is a forefront of what I have to put out there in the environment so that people won't take advantage of me. So it's a defense mechanism. We all do it. And so I did that for so many years of my life. And again, I'm 34 years old, and I'm really now coming to an understanding that I could be myself. You know, I mean, they say the nice guys finish last. People will take your kindness for weakness. There's all kinds of things, and some of it has some truth to it. But this is what I figured out. I bring joy to this world. I bring light to this world. I am that person that puts a smile on that person's face that's having a bad day. I'm that guy that greets you and you don't even know me. I'm like, hey, what's up? How you doing? And just sporadically have a conversation and make you laugh and stuff like that. Like that's me at the core, right? And I've suppressed that my practically my whole life. I've had, as a kid, obviously I didn't suppress that, but as I grew up, I learned how to be that tough guy, that guy that the world trains you up to be, that cool guy. And I've learned a lot of things along the way. Okay, I'm glad that I've learned all those things so that I'm not taken advantage of. I'm nobody's fool. Though I'm a nice guy and I'm all that, I am very street savvy. I'm very street smart, and I understand what a con looks like and what a shady character looks like, and who's who and what's what. I can spot it a mile away. So I'm happy and I'm satisfied that I have that type of wisdom because it'll protect me from, you know, the guy in the alley with the gun. I've been shot before, as an example, because of those mistakes that I've made of being too gullible and being too giving and all that. But this is what I'm trying to say. The message here is just that I'm finally giving myself permission to be myself. I'm giving myself permission to not be anybody else or anything else, because I see that this world needs you. It needs what you have to offer, not a replica of somebody else, but who you are at the core. There's bad people straight out of their mother's womb. They're here to create havoc and chaos and fights and drama. But then there's other people that come out of their mother's womb that's here to heal the broken wounds, to heal the brokenhearted, to mend, to build bridges, to make people smile, to give people second chances, to put their arm around somebody that doesn't have a friend, to pay attention to those people that are overseen, overlooked. And I'm just seeing myself like that's who you are, that's who I am. And I'm saying to myself like this world will eat people like that for breakfast, but because usually people like that are taken advantage of. But at my age, I've already seen everything I'm gonna see and did everything I'm ever gonna do. Like there's no surprises in this earth for me anymore. I've done it all. So like I'm strong enough to be able to step out of this paranoia, scared character that doesn't want to be itself because it's scared that other people are gonna mistreat them or abuse or take advantage. Like I already know all the games, I know all the tricks, I know all the lies, everything. I myself have done it to others people, so I understand that, right? And so I don't know if this video is gonna help anybody, but the core essence of the video is that the world needs an original form of who you are, of your identity. There's people out there that are funny, they're comedians, but they're around serious people that don't even smile, and so they feel like they have to be serious too just to fit in, so to speak. And their gift is to make people laugh, right? But they feel insecure about their gift, so they tuck it away, and they say, I'm not gonna do that because I'm gonna be mocked, laughed at, accused, all these different things that go through our head, and it suppresses your identity, your true core essence of like your imprint of what you bring to the table, right? And so I already told you what I bring to the table. I'm that guy that lights up the room, and I'm not saying that cocky, or I'm not saying that. I'm just saying because I've done it before and I've seen that I do it, and I bring smiles to people's faces. What has happened to me is that life has run me over so much and suppressed me so much that I have like a serious face now after all that I've gone through and after all that I've been through. But I can still turn it on and really be like very friendly and very like, and that's like the real essence of who I am. and I could just like interact with you, not know you, get to know you, and be genuine about it. Be genuine about it, not be fake, not be two-faced, not be trying to pass time, not nothing like that. Just be like interacting, you know. So I hope that this video will give you the boldness to have almost like a declaration type of moment with yourself where you get to look at yourself in the mirror and really say, man, I know who I am at the core. I know who I really am. You know, I'm a funny person. I'm always cracking jokes. I'm really good at loving people. I love cooking for people. I love blessing people. I love giving and all that. So walk in that. I mean, this world needs people like that. And so then there's other people that, at their core, are good at, say, destroying stuff, which is not a good thing, but it's part of their nature. Like, they're good at it, but you can use it for a positive. Just look. You can put a positive spin on it and destroy hell for a living, destroy evil for a living, become a superhero, so to speak. I don't know, guys. I had a moment of clarity, and the moment of clarity for me was like I I, I saw this woman at the counter. I just finished coming out of Walgreens, and I just I cheered her up. You know, she wasn't looking too happy, and I just kind of looked at her, and like with my appearance, just with my attitude, my friendliness, you can tell like I changed her day just with a few words, a few sentences, and it comes so natural to me, and yet we suppress things like that because um, we think too much about how people are gonna view us. What are people gonna say? How am I gonna be interpreted? All this stuff goes through our head, and so we tuck those things away. But I dare you to step out and be yourself. You see so many people. It was like there was a time where Khloe Kardashian, all these Kardashians, all the girls were looking like them. That the black hair, the tan, and like there was a fashion, and it was just almost like cloning the sisters. But you saw like girls all across America just like wanting to look like them. And I just say to you, like, who are you at the core? Because if you really truly want happiness, and you really truly want to be satisfied and all that, I believe you find that in Jesus Christ. But what I'm trying to say is that, yeah, you can't leave yourself, become something you're not, and then find happiness there. Yeah, you'll probably put smiles on people's faces because, or you'll satisfy other people's, so to speak, what you think they want, but what they need is you. Does that make any sense? And if you're a great friend and you want to be cool, and so the cool thing to do is, you know, be a fighter and fight people and brawl and knock people out and this and that. But who you really truly are in the core is a good, genuine friend to people. I mean, can't you see how the devil's using that? And how you're suppressing God's gift from really shining in this world, this dark world. So, just something to think about because I'm going through this myself right now, and I'm starting to see, you know, breakthrough. And I just wanted to share.